the hell is that noise? Shit. That's definitely in the motor. Well, one thing I know now, I'm not gonna lie, it's been about 2 months since I've messed with this thing, but I walk out here and look at it every once in a while, try to come up with a plan, and I think I got a good one. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna crank that motor up, disconnect it from the transmission. If I hear it when I crank it, that means it's in the motor. If I don't hear it, that means it's in the transmission. So let me show you what I got. First of all, I got my gas tank sitting up there on top of the toolbox. Got a fuel line running to the carburetor. So I got fuel. Second of all, I got my starter bolted on. I got a hot wire running from my coil down to the battery. And then I got some jumper cables. I got one side hooked to the battery. One side hooked to the starter, the other ground in the motor. So supposedly if I take this in, hook the negative up, then take the positive and touch it to that, the starter's gonna turn over, it's getting fire. In theory, it should crank. I don't know why it wouldn't. It should crank. And I got it strapped down where it won't move too much if it does crank. And I got the exhaust muffler on it so it ain't crazy loud, so I can actually hear if I can hear the noise. But I don't see anything that'll fly off or fling around. I'm fixing to give it a shot. Turn my fuel on. Hopefully I got no leak. We'll give it a little bump of starter fluid. All right, here we go. It should at least bump with that starter fluid. I may need to clean the damn points or something. It ain't exactly spinning over quick. I'm back with a hot battery. I put some gas in it. I have rigged up the choke. I have ripped up the throttle cable and it bumped off, so it should crank. Let's see what happens. I got it. Shit. That's definitely in the motor. Well, one thing I know now, it's definitely coming from the motor. Kind of sounds like it's coming from up front somewhere, but I don't know. Maybe I can take that front cover off and see if there's something up there. The oil pan, it's a bitch, man. It's bolted to the damn front suspension's all bolted to it, but it might not be bad. It's a moment of truth. I'm finna pop the timing chain cover off. Hopefully I see something in there. The hell does... Be honest with you, I don't see nothing. Look how that is. Look, someone has welded on this. I doubt that's factory. It's freezing ass cold, man. I mean, it's like 17 degrees out there. But I'm in my shop. I just killed the heater. I just got the head off. That's what I'm looking at. I mean, I don't see nothing weird up top, which is probably normal. But I'm gonna rotate the crank a little bit, see if I can hear anything. Uh-oh. I don't, you know, that some bitch was knocking, you'd think I'd hear a tick or a tack or something. I don't know. I guess I'll keep going. I guess I'm about to pull the pan. I got the oil pan off and jacking it up. We're going to take a look underneath it and get it up high enough where I ain't laying on my back. All right, let's see what we got. Got my flashlight. I mean, I don't see anything. It really looks obvious, you know. Looks like it would be making all that racket. Unless, hopefully it's a wrist pin on them pistons. Either that or some kind of lifter or cam issue. I'm going to put it on the motor stand. Shit. I mean, I got to take the clutch and everything off, get that motor stand on it, maybe. Let me go see. I just found a little telltale sign. I'm not going to turn the heater off. I'm just going to show you real quick what I see. I don't know if you can see it, but look. I can get that in there. It's a damn crane crazy. Maybe it's a crane. Okay, that's better. That look grease on it. Yeah, look at the top, at the seal. Look. I mean, I don't think it's even touching there. Look, you see my screwdriver just goes right in it. But look at the bottom. I mean, it's sitting on it. And this bolt here is missing. That bolt there is missing. I don't know if something's supposed to go in them two or not. But it looks to me like the crankshaft is sitting downwards. Unless whoever put this on there didn't center it. But it could be the rear main bearing maybe gone bad and that dropped. I don't know. We'll have to get it apart and see. But that's telling me something ain't right. And that's definitely why all that oil was inside the clutch area. That's where all that come from. Got it on the motor stand, got it flipped upside down. Look, I think here's what the problem is. I'm gonna take the rear main bearing cap off and look at it because it just has too much play in that crankshaft. There we go. Well, there we go. Oh yeah, there it is. That's exactly the damn problem. Look, main bearings. Why? I don't know. Maybe oil pump. Had to be something. All right, I got it all kind of wiped down, but we're gonna take a look and discuss it and come up with a plan. Let me show you what's bad and what ain't. The rear main bearing is toast, but it didn't make it through to the block. Thank God. I didn't run it much longer than I did. There's still plenty of meat there, so the block is good. The center main bearing, I guess because that rear one was wobbling so much, it kind of chewed back a little bit. but it just needs the bearings need to be just replaced. Now here's where it gets iffy. On the crankshaft, I don't know if you can see that. You probably can. But see the grooves, a little doopy 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 doopy. It's just not. I'm about 98% sure that should be smooth across there, but it's not. Now all the pistons and the center crank, all the pistons, they were all fine. Just that one spot there is really bad. I mean, I may have to buy a crank. Maybe they can turn it. I don't know. I have to take it to the machine shop, have them mic it, see what they can do. I know what you're thinking. Joe, you got screwed on this one. Well, maybe so. I wasn't planning on doing all this, but it could have been a lot worse. I'm going to look at this thing as the glass is half full because, you know, if I can get that crankshaft turned, I can buy a rebuild kit for $460, put it all together, you know, let's say $1,000. By the time it's all together, say $1,000. I have $1,500 in it. I'm gonna paint it, seat. I'm gonna do the whole works. So let's say another $500 and all that stuff. Say $2,000. $2,000. I'll have me a tractor. Now you can buy them for $2,500, $2,000 to $3,000, $3,500 running and driving. But I'm gonna have me $2,000 in a tractor with a brand new motor, all paint, new seat, did up, look like a brand new and rolling off the showroom floor. So I'm tickled pink. I'm happy. I ain't tickled fully pink, but I'm tickled kind of pink. Anyhow, stay tuned. Be sure and subscribe because my next video, I'm probably not going to video me putting this whole thing back together, but I will video me cleaning it up, making that motor nice and pretty. And then probably the next one after that one will be me making the tractor nice and pretty and doing it up. But be sure and subscribe. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.